Hey everybody, this is Carpo again. This is part 4 and the last video of this little thing about knowledge. And I know that I went from knowledge to water, and I have an important reason for that. It's because water is life. Water is everything. Water is what keeps us from turning into pure dust, okay? The ocean's water is a majority of the water on Earth. Fresh water that's available for human consumption is less than 1%. And a lot of that water is so polluted that it can't even be utilized unless cleaned properly. Vegas is just about out of water. Southern California will be soon after to run out of water. Because it's not just those areas, even if they stop growth. It's all the other areas along the river, like the Colorado River. You know, any other little offshoot, suburb, branch. They're drawing more water, drawing more water. And on top of that, our rainfall is less and our snowpack is shrinking. Okay, I went to Glacier Park, Montana like 10 years ago. I wanted to see the glaciers before they were gone. I've been there a couple times and it's a beautiful place, but they're shrinking so fast. Everything is shrinking. The water levels are shrinking. We are running out of water. And if I can urge people to do anything to prepare for a perhaps bleak future, it would be to always have water on storage for drinking, of course, but learn some filtration techniques. Understand how charcoal filtration works. Understand how you can distill water from dirty water. But the water that we have is the same water that's been here. It's recycled over and over and over, and now there are all kinds of chemicals that we're polluting our waters with. The vitamins, the drugs, prescription drugs, they all go into the water supply and the water system, and we don't know how to get them out. We don't know what we're going to do. There's all kinds of bisphenol A from the plastics. We're screwed, people. And the truth is, I'm very, a lot of us we don't see this happening because we live in places where we have plenty, okay? And only a person who lives, there's places in California right now that are running out of water in central California, in the valley, because they've been diverting so much water for suburbs and for farms that they're running out. They don't know what to do. So they've had to actually shut down entire almond groves. Just they run out of water. There's nothing they can do. So as the water runs out, the farmers are going to be the first ones to get cut off, because the farmers take between 70 and 90% of the water, depending on the area that we live in. So when we're talking about saving water, we got to talk about farming practices. And we've got to talk about recycling water. And a lot of cities are starting to do this. They're considering recycling sewage into drinkable water. Nothing wrong with that. We have the technology to do this, but people are so opposed to it, they won't drink it. And there's a lot of psychology behind this, but the fact is we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to start recycling our water. We're going to have to start being smarter about the way we use our water and not be so arrogant and think that we're just going to have it forever. Don't be comfortable, people. Don't take it for granted. I live in the Pacific Northwest and we have tons of water. I've got rivers everywhere around me, streams in the mountains. I'm not afraid. If the tap stopped running, I would drive up to the mountains and I'd know where to get water. The very worst. Clean water, spring water. So, but not everybody has that. So, as the south starts to run out of water, they're going to start moving up to the north, and people need to be prepared for this. So, I hope I shed some light on a little bit of this for people. Be aware of water, please. And namaste, everybody.